Welcome back to Everyday. Now, have you ever listened to the blues? Well, community radio station in Hamilton is going to give you that opportunity. They already are giving you that opportunity. And here today to tell us all about it is the host of The Blue Room, Nate Taiapa, and the general manager of the radio station, Phil, is here also. Welcome to Everyday, guys.
Good, thank you.
Now, tell me about the Blues Room. It sounds so much fun. Why did you want to be involved?
Well, I have a huge collection of music, blues music, and it was actually one of the staff up there at Community Radio Hamilton who said to me, then at the time host of the blues show was about to leave, and would I be interested in hosting the show? And I thought, no, not really, but he kept persisting and came back to me. I eventually said, yeah, I'll give it a go. And went on up there and got trained up by all the staff there and gave it a go.
And it's a lot of fun?
It's a lot of fun, meeting a lot of people, both nationally around New Zealand and also Australia, in fact all over the world really.
Yeah, now Phil, I know with the Blues Room, that's only just one of the shows available on community radio. There's a whole heap, isn't there?
Oh, massive number of shows. Around 100 shows every week broadcast out of our studios. And a huge range of stuff, not only these great specialist music shows that people like Nate host, but a whole range of community type shows and particularly ethnic communities as well. And
that's got to be good to be able to get them out there and get their message across.
Well, that's what our job is. We're a community access radio station, so our funding is all about us providing access to the media for sectors of society don't otherwise get a chance to engage directly in the media. That's the role of an access station. That's what Community Radio Hamilton's all about.
And I know you're doing a very good job at it, aren't you?
Well, a whole team of people doing it. It's really the volunteers that make the radio. These guys that come and put the effort in and make the shows.
Well, because I know, Nate, with the Blues Room, I mean, everyone's got a little bit of a different definition of what exactly blues is. So what is it for you?
Yeah, it's had a bit of a slack reputation, I guess, over the years, but I don't know, I think Ben Harper kind of summed it all up when he said blues music is soul music, and I think that's what it is really. It's a music that has a feeling, and I guess it's come about from the ground up really, quite literally with field hollers and juke joints and back porches or front porches, and basically it's starting out acoustically with the American Negroes, and it's evolved to become quite intertwined in a lot of musics throughout the world. So, I don't know, I think I'd just sum it up as soul music for the soul.
Yeah, and I know you've got quite a big following now, haven't you?
That would be nice. Yes, I think it's growing. I mean, I guess you can't really ever know how many people are listening to the radio, but the amount of people that let me know they're listening is good feedback, particularly around Hamilton. Now with the station having gone live on the internet, I'm getting people tuning in from all over the world. So that's exciting too.
Gosh, I mean, that's the whole thing. I mean, the whole community radio station in Hamilton, it's just growing and expanding, not only in content and the different shows you've got on, but also in the ways that you can actually broadcast.
That's right, and part of our strategy over the last couple of years has been using the internet, so we now stream to the whole planet 24 hours a day. We podcast a lot of our shows, and we're getting a big international listenership. People from all over the world are checking out our shows, which is great. It's very exciting for the broadcasters.
So tell me about community radio. How is it different to our normal commercial radio?
Very different. The main thing is that our broadcasters are volunteers. They're ordinary people who we train up, but they're not professional DJs. They're volunteering their time. And it's about people saying the things they want to say, talking to their own community. So a migrant community group will have some airtime. They'll be talking to their community without somebody telling them what they can and can't talk about. So it's in their language, it's their issues, their problems that are being resolved through the media.
Gosh, that's fantastic. And even though it is everyday people, I mean, people might think community radio, lower standard, not as great as commercial radio, but I mean, you're training these people up, and to hear that there's different languages on a Hamilton radio station is fantastic.
People don't need to worry about sounding like a commercial professional DJ. We're not too worried about that. People don't speak like commercial radio DJs in real life. Why should they on the radio?
Exactly. Now the Blues Room. I know you have a lot of fun with that show. It's happening on a Wednesday night, isn't it?
Wednesday night, 9 p.m.
Oh, excellent. So how much preparation do you do for the show?
as much or as little as I can, I guess. I guess throughout the week I'll think of a theme, and then start to put together a bit of a collection of music that I can then play.
And as I understand, do you play a little bit of your harmonica on the show as well?
Yeah, I have actually played it on the show. We've had a band in there. We've had a big double bass, drums, guitar. I'm only too happy to have local musicians come into the studio. We can set that up and have an on-set jam.
Good. So should we have a little bit of a listen here on you and your harmonica?
Sure. Join in.
It.
There's a couple of harmonicas there.
Oh, really? I don't really know if you want me to do it. Go for
We'll
it.
swing this around
Yeah.
see how we go.
Take it away. That was fantastic.
Yay, that's over. No.
A little bit breathless there. Gosh, that was fantastic. Thank you so much for coming on to Everyday Guys. It's wonderful. And if you would like to hear more of the harmonica playing, or you'd like to check out community radio in Hamilton, you can do so. You can pop on to the Blues Room. It's on from 9 till 10:30 p.m. every Wednesday. The station numbers are 1206 AM in the Waikato, or the 106.7 FM in Hamilton. And the radio, the website there is communityradio.co.nz.